Hello and welcome to Illy Plays. After getting quite a few requests from friends and clanmates recently, I decided to finally make a small video series on how to best mod your weapons in Warframe. In the first episode, I'll give you a few basic guidelines on how to polarize and mod your standard rifle to get the most bang for your buck. First off, let's take a look on how you should polarize your weapon. For the most part, you should be fine with adding 3 Vs, 1 D and 2 dashes. For a few exceptions in the build, you will need to add a 4th V slot. For the first 2 slots, you will always want to start with adding serration and split chamber, since both of them greatly boost the effect of all further mods that we'll add. Now for the third slot, it depends a bit on personal preference, the gun we are talking about, as well as the type of enemies that we are facing. If you are like me and prefer accuracy over damage and are facing one of the 3 basic factions, Grenier, Corpus or Infested, you can go with the Prime Bane or Bane mod in this slot. If you instead are facing the Corrupted and or don't mind missing a couple of shots once in a while, you can also go with a full or 4 to 5 from the top heavy caliber mod. Next, we'll fill the following slots with as many 90% elemental mods as possible, depending on the faction that we are facing. Usually I start my layouts with the Grenier build first, Corpus second and Infested third, but feel free to change that due to your liking. Against the Grenier and high level Void missions, we'll add Hellfire and Stormbringer, as well as Cryo Rounds and Infected Clip, to create both viral and radiation damage. Against Corpus, we'll add Cryo Rounds, Stormbringer and Infected Clip for magnetic and toxic damage. And against Infested, we'll add Stormbringer, Infected Clip, Cryo Rounds and Hellfire for Corrosive and Blast. Now this leaves us with one additional slot in our Corpus layout compared to the other 2, which we can now fill with either Prime Bane of Corpus, in case you have chosen heavy caliber before, or one of the 60% elemental damage mods, High Voltage, Malignant Force or Rime Browns, if you have already chosen the Bane mod. Now the last slot is totally up to personal preference. Against Grenier and Infested, if you have already chosen the heavy caliber way, you can now add your Bane mod for further damage boost. Alternatively, you can also add another 60% elemental damage mods in any of the 3 builds. For example, High Voltage, Malignant Force, Rime Rounds, Termite Rounds, or even Wildfire to increase your damage. Another option would be to add a fitting quality of life mod, like Speed Trigger or Shred to boost your fire rate, Prime Fast Hands or Fast Hands to increase reload, or an ammo mutation mod in case you're constantly running dry. Well, I think that wraps it up for this episode. Thank you for your attention and I hope I could help you out a bit. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or contact me on Facebook or Twitter. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy hunting, Tenno!